You've probably heard the phrase new year, new you 100 times already. And I want to say this clearly but gently. You do not need to become a new or better version of yourself. Whether you're watching this before the new year or after, or just sometime in January when the motivation haze has worn off, I want you to know that there is nothing fundamentally wrong with you that needs fixing. That message, the one telling you that you need to upgrade yourself, is not wisdom, it's marketing. And I know because I spent over a decade in corporate marketing. Today, I want to help you release some of that pressure from the new year. And instead of chasing some better version of yourself, I'm going to help you reconnect to that version of you that is already here and that already knows exactly what you need. And if that feels hard to believe, that's okay. And it's even more reason to keep watching. Hi, I'm Kathleen, and welcome to a safe space where I'll help you reconnect to your true needs and find the meaning through burnout. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe grab a warm drink, subscribe, and let's get into it. Everywhere you look, especially this time of year, there's messaging telling you become the best version of yourself, become unrecognizable, wake up earlier, work out harder, eat cleaner, optimize your routine, fix your habits, fix your body, fix your mindset. It's there all year, but it gets especially loud around the new year. Why? Because marketers have learned to capitalize on insecurity and on hope. A moment that could be truly a gentle, fresh start to your year has turned into a moment to capitalize on people's insecurities and make them spend money. And so much of this messaging telling you to reinvent yourself is actually quietly pulling you away from yourself. It tells you to look outward for answers, to chase external representations of who you should be, and to believe, even just a little bit, that who you are right now isn't enough. Eat better, work out better, sleep better, so you can be more acceptable, more impressive, more worthy. And honestly, just talking about this is making me feel exhausted. And the truth is, a lot of it is not authentic. It's strategy, even in the wellness space. So here's what I believe is the most authentic thing you can do this year. Pause and notice what you need. Not what you're being told to need, and not what worked for somebody else, and not what the algorithm is rewarding. What you need. And no, this doesn't mean you should abandon your health or stick with habits that genuinely don't serve you, but it does mean questioning the urgency behind the change. Because maybe, just maybe, what you actually need right now is rest, or space, or fewer expectations, or to lie on the couch for a while without turning it into a problem to solve. And here's the most important part. You don't have to have the answer immediately, the answer to what you actually need, because your needs don't shout, they whisper. They show up in small moments when you slow down enough to actually hear them. Not when you're pushing through, not when you're trying to do a whole brand new routine, not when you're overhauling your whole life because someone online said it changed everything for them. They show up when all of that noise quiets. I work from the belief that you are already whole, that you already know who you are at your core. What gets in the way isn't lack of motivation or discipline, it's the constant input of other people's expectations. The voices of society, the voices of family, the voices of culture, the voices of marketing. And over time, those voices get so loud that you start to believe you don't know yourself at all, that you need to improve, that you need fixing. But what if, instead of trying to become someone else, you instead try to start listening in to when that voice is yours versus others? And it might take a while to realize when is your voice versus others if you've been living in a way that is based on those external voices for so long. But there is a difference. Your voice tends to feel calm, confident, clear, courageous, creative, compassionate, whereas conditioned voices tend to feel urgent, rushed, demanding, anxious, angry, confusing, and loud. That second voice isn't you, it's conditioning. And listen, you can still learn from others. You can take inspiration from them. You can still try things that worked out for somebody else. But the moment that something makes you feel like you aren't enough as you are, or that you're behind, or that you need to catch up, that's the moment to pause. Because that feeling is one of the fastest ways we abandon ourselves and start living based on somebody else's blueprint. And over time, as you begin to notice the difference between your voice versus the voice of others, something starts to shift. You start making decisions that actually support your true energy, your true needs, your nervous system, your body, your life. And interestingly, you stop spending so much money trying to become somebody who you aren't. So, if there's one thing I want you to take away from this and into the new year, it's this: you don't need a new you. You need a quieter relationship with yourself. And if you want support connecting with your core self, your real self, your true needs, I'm here for you. I'll link my one on one sessions and guides below because you already have everything you need. We'll just gently remove the things that are getting in your way. Happy New Year. Happy 2026. I'm here for you, and I'll see you soon.